Graham.
And I'm Charlene Israel. The Obama administration is secretly collecting the phone records and internet history of millions of Americans. A top secret order gives spy agents additional access to our activity on the web. Leaked documents to the Washington Post and a British newspaper reveal the extent of the government's surveillance operation. George Thomas has more on the stunning revelations.
The U.S. government is snooping on millions of everyday Americans, and it's been going on for years.
It is sweeping. It is not what I would expect out of the United States.
In a secret program codenamed PRISM, major internet companies like Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook are allowing the NSA and FBI to tap into their central servers to track people. This latest revelation comes on the heels of a discovery by Britain's The Guardian newspaper that the NSA is collecting telephone records of millions of Verizon customers under a top-secret court order. California Democrat Dianne Feinstein defended the administration's spying program, saying it's about protecting America.
We've got to examine ways to be able to get data that can prevent plots from hatching and Americans from being killed.
While the administration insists the data gathering is covered under the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, the order does not allow the government to listen in on the content of the calls.
The information that they're really looking for is on the other end of the call. It's, are they in contact with folks who are, is somebody in contact with somebody that we know to be a known terrorist?
Critics argue it's still a huge overreach of government power.
The idea, they're collecting metadata, which means they probably know where I am all the time. And that bothers me.
The spying operation was limited in scope during George W. Bush's administration, but the program back then drew outrage from a then certain senator from Illinois.
No more illegal wiretapping of American citizens. No more national security letters to spy on citizens who are not suspected of a crime.
And not only is the spying continuing under Mr. Obama's watch, but has greatly expanded according to The Guardian. Not exactly what Congress heard when the administration's top intelligence official testified 3 months ago.
Does the NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
Now, Director of National Intelligence James Clapper is denouncing the leak that revealed what the government is really up to. He warned that America's security will suffer. Still, the NSA phone records collection has reportedly thwarted a significant terrorist attack.
And I can tell you to that end, within the last few years, there was a domestic case that was thwarted because of their ability to do this.
That only adds fuel to the ongoing debate over how to balance right to privacy and safety in America.
I'm a Verizon customer. It doesn't bother me one bit for the National Security Administration to have my phone number.
I think it violates the Constitution of the United States, and the heart and soul of America is a free country.
George Thomas, CBN News.